Welcome everybody. Today we are going to do a test with every single Mystic Allies variation. So we have 3 variations to go through. We will be testing out 10 seconds burst damage, and we are going to also test 60 seconds DPM, so damage per minute, and check out which one of them are actually best. And we do have maximum cooldown reduction. We get 28.6% from this main hand, and we will get the rest from the cooldown reduction on the gear, because we do have 8% over there. And we also have only 3% critical hit chance, so we don't get variation from critical hit damage on the tests. So let's just start with the normal ones. We will do 10-second test and see how it goes. Alright, so they did basically 1 million damage on 10 seconds. Now we want to change. First we will test out the burning ones. So now we have the burning ones. They should do more DPS on 10 seconds, but let's test it out. And as we can see, that is greatly increased damage. This is probably really close to 1.3 million because we got 80k from the legendary gem, so let's just say it's 1.3k. So basically that's 30% more DPS, at least in the burst variation. Let's test out the last one, aka the newest one. Alright, same thing, 10-second test, and let's see how it goes. Now, of course, there's a bit of problem because they're already gone. We can, although, get them back after 10 seconds, but even so, they did 1.2 million DPS. For some reason, it's only 1 million. Even though we did do 1.2 million, maybe the dots don't go over here. But anyways, we did almost the same damage as the burning ones in about 5 seconds. So already, this seems to be the way to go for burst DPS for the bosses, but let's also test out the 60-second variations. And again, let's start with the basic variation. The 10-minute test, that's 2.2 million DPS or DPM actually, but that's not that good high. We will still be testing out them with the pants afterwards, so we get some duration. But for the sake of the video, we are going to do this with only the main hands, and next up we will have the burning ones. So same thing, let's reset this and test it out. So, as we can see, we do have a lot more DPS with this. It is almost 50% more. And lastly, we want to test out the new ones. And without the bands that gives us the extra duration, I'm pretty sure this will have the best DPS, but I will still show you side to side test with the increased duration pants, because that should give a lot more damage to the normal variations or the old variations. But let's test the new ones out. Alright, so that's the test, and they were actually pretty close. Both had 4.4 million damage. So yeah, basically the burning ones are as good as the new ones, or they might even do a bit more damage. But let's check out side by side with the duration increase pants on Mystic Allies, and here we go. so we can clearly see a difference if you have a main hand. So the basic variation are almost half as bad as the other ones, so if you're using Mystic Allies, please do use either the burning one or the new ones. With the new ones, you can have these up almost in every boss, or you basically should be able to have those on every boss. If you have maxed out cooldown reduction, you only have 2 seconds down on those. Although the burning ones still does a tiny bit more damage, but it would help you in many situations to have the allies up all the time. Like if you are inside dungeons and you need to kill the normal monsters, you can have these up all the time, versus where you are using the burning ones, you have almost 10 seconds off time before you can use them again. So basically you have more situations where you should be using the new ones, but if you just want pure DPS on the last boss, then the burning ones are still a bit better. But overall, I think the new ones are a bit better. Nothing super good, but still it's a new essence and we can enjoy to use those. And I will try to get some builds going on for the new essence, of course, like every time. So if you want to see those, please consider subscribing and liking the video, and I will catch you on the next one.